Good morning, my sweet friends. I have you on my altar right now. I finished video editing all of my videos from last week, and I really hope if you watched that it did not feel like um I was crying for help or anything. I just really wanted to show a vulnerable side of me because that's a goal that I'm working on, and it was so nice to kind of watch that after everything had transpired and came together, because I was really able to observe how I still play different roles of the victim, and how my gratitude can easily slip away, and it was just really helpful. So every Sunday or Saturday, I like to kind of map out what I do. So I kind of want to share my goals based on what happened last week and how I was feeling. And the blockages that I had were eating sugar and processed food, which is a commitment that I made to myself for my own body that I want to, for the most part, completely cut out, because I noticed how I feel and it shifts me, and I want to treat myself with so much care. So I really want to not indulge in that so much emotionally either, because I think that now that I've gotten my binge eating under control the past year, and I don't really binge eat, I think that I do run to sugar for an emotional outlet, which I want to replace that with painting or creating music. I also want to increase my water. I had such a bad breakout and could feel kind of tired, and I think some water intake would just really help that and help my workouts. I also was kind of indulging in spending in little places, and right now I'm trying to prepare myself to move, and so I think it's really important to kind of just watch my budget and where I'm putting my money is where I'm supporting and where my energy is going. So I really want to manage that a little bit better. And I think a big theme was just feeling alone and not connected, which I know is my own negative core belief. And so I really want to dive into some shadow work with that. I don't think that I can really ignore that. And anytime connection comes, I'm I have no problems ever. So I also want to allow myself the opportunity to have some time to connect with people this week, whether that's old friends or new places, an activity or something. I chose this year to kind of be hermited and be alone and removed from a lot of things and people and situations, just so I could get myself right and my foundation right before I felt ready to offer myself to the world, and I feel ready. And in my creation, I want to continue staying honest with myself, pouring my heart into my art. So anytime I'm having these emotional bursts, I just want to turn to art. I think that'll be a really healthy outlet for me, and I think I could create a lot of things that my words can't always explain, and I think that'll take a lot of baggage off of my own heart, and I think it'll help with regulation a little bit, and also creating the life that I want to create. Yeah. Learning and implementing new knowledge. I want to keep learning and keep sharing that. I want to eventually be doing some videos on here where I'm sharing what I learn with you. So I really want to start practicing that and writing things down and taking notes, and I love learning. I'm also going to try to structure new little ways of doing my YouTube videos, because I think I'm sort of half-assing them right now, and that's okay because they're getting out there. So I just want to pour a little bit more love into there and staying open-hearted. I just want to stay open, stay here this whole week. I love it here. And something I do, you can't really see, but this is like my stress list, and this week I'm actually super busy, but these are 5 things that I can do every day to stay out of stress. And then if I have extra things that I want to do, that's just like for fun. So if I'm feeling very like out there and like my best self that day, then I have like the other list that I can go to, which I might add on to a little bit more. But this is where I'm at. So I'm starting this morning in gratitude. It's a full moon today. I'm so grateful to just be alive, to have a roof over my head, to explore myself, to know the people that I know, to smell the air, to feel the temperature. Yeah, I don't know, just feeling grateful. So I'm gonna go to work. Yeah, I love you guys. Night owls. It is a full moon tonight, and I didn't have as much time as I would like to sit with the moon, but I wanted to take a few moments to be with her because I've spent a lot of time in the sun and connecting with him. That's just how I associate the energies between the two. And I remember that I used to come outside and speak with the moon and take like voice memos and like write and journal and really spend time with her, and I feel her calling to me. But it's different this time. It's like this feeling of lightness and just like love showering me, and I realized that like I'm no better than any person, but I'm great, and not everyone is great, and it just takes like an opening to receive everything and share that. And what this moon is like revealing in me is that I want to like share that love, like despite of outside opinions, and share the things that put a smile on my face, make things for people, share myself. And I just have this trust, like she's just giving me this trust in my heart that like each and every day I can fall more and more in love with myself in this existence, and that like love is at the very tip of my fingertips. It just takes like a little reach out to feel it, and just really grateful, a lot of trust, a lot of self-love, a lot of cultivation. Just really grateful to be alive and to feel a range of emotions, and yeah, I don't know, I just love it. I'm going to go to bed though, and I wish you all a peaceful night. I made the quickest little meal. I was supposed to have sushi, but I have some gluten-free tortillas, some jackfruit with some coconut liquid aminos, some white rice, lemon pepper, mango, cilantro, and a jalapeno sauce. And this is actually really good. And a little bit of the rice left over, and it's hitting the spot, man. I've been battling a cold this week, and so I decided to take myself to Mother Earth and sit in some hot springs. I try to avoid taking any lab-made medicines and stick to plant medicine, teas, elderberries, good foods, and the minerals in the hot springs relaxed me. My body was thanking me so much after this, and I connected with some really lovely people. I highly recommend. Welcome to to the backyard garden area. I made a really gross cup of tea, but I'm drinking it anyways because there's elderberry in it and ginger, and my cold is starting to go away. I wanted to give you an update of this week. Yesterday I went to some hot springs, and it was so funny. Like, I saw this video the other day, and it was just talking about when you go in nature, it's a lot of just being present and observing and waiting for the answer, like a lot of waiting. And that's kind of been my theme lately, is sometimes I wonder how much action I'm supposed to be taking versus waiting. That way I'm not like creating myself to get stuck. But I was like, I'm meant to wait right now. And I went into like a meditation and a prayer, and I asked my guides, I was like, can I have some direction here? A way to go? Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm being like tugged multiple directions here, and I'm just confused. Like, girl is confused. What can I do? Where can I move? What do I do? So I went to these hot springs, and I just wanted to go to get myself feeling better. And I met this girl. Her name is Christina. She's so sweet. She's like a little Pisces cutie. And she started talking to me about how she came to Utah to start this eco village and this permaculture place. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, is this the sign that I've been asking for? And we just connected and had such a great conversation. And after that beautiful night, I kind of spent some time like dreaming this week and just being like, okay, where can I piece these puzzles together? Because I kind of feel like karma and like the path is kind of like a mathematical equation. Like, I want to get things so balanced and like follow my path with my heart, but then also analytically like think of the past and the process through, so that I don't know, I'm just like looking out for myself and taking the things that need to be taken care of, like with accountability, but like still having that freedom and that flowiness that I love. So yeah, I was thinking about that, and I just spent some time dreaming. Like, I don't want this version of myself to be left in my head. Like, I really want to experience and like walk into a different dream and like know that I'm capable of doing so many things and creating that dream and inspiring other people on the planet and just living the cutest little fairy life. I'm just relying on me and like, of course, other people, but that I feel secure in myself to go and like take this step again, which I really haven't had that yet, and that makes me really excited to like give it a try and give it a go, and like learn these skills. And I like dug a little deeper, and I'm like, okay, so you're gonna be leaving your belongings behind again, which is great, but like, what are the things that is like necessary to like take so that you can keep like learning and expanding in the other ways? And I'm like, a guitar, my dog, and some paint, or like paint supplies, and my camera, like getting my camera and tripod situated. And that's really all that I need. That's what I keep on learning on, and it, diving my heart into, so to say. What else? This is like, I don't know why, but this is like my favorite position to like sit in. I kind of feel like a little like monkey person. It is Thursday, October something. I will see you guys later. Good morning, sweet angels. I was still feeling sick this week, so I just felt the need to go spend time in nature, in peace and quietness, and find ways to rejuvenate my body, my mind, and my soul. You know, as a child, I never spent much time in the mountains or in nature. It was once in a blue moon, and I never really built a deep connection with Mother Earth. And I was lucky to have a close friend who really showed me her connection and relationship. And once I built that connection, it seemed that all of my problems went away, that healing started to occur in my heart. That clarity washed over me in peace rather than worry. I was able to play again and feel free, fully secure and safe. And each time I connect with the mother, she teaches me something new, and I love her deeply. This is my offering for you to discover your own connection and relationship. You never know what it'll bring. Especially with all of the life surrounding you in nature, how could you not be more connected to your heart? I love you!
So you can chill by the poolside with your alcohol to forget about your life. And they also have rainbow and flamingo.
Wow. What more could you want?
Capitalism at its finest.
Oh, I'm so getting old.
Okay.
Hello, my sweet friends. It is Saturday. What a freaking week, man. It's powerful, and I think part of it is like this moon that's coming in, this lunar eclipse. I have been sick most of the week. I have fallen off my discipline just like with working out this week, but eating has gone well for me, adaptability and like letting go of confusion and fear. And I've been praying for a while to kind of like get some clarity, and I was so gifted with spending time with my friends and a few other people from Europe who just poured their hearts out and left a residue of just pure positivity and like listening to the gut, listening to what you're being guided towards, stepping out of fear, getting out of toxic places, and like trusting in following that rather than following any material success. And kind of think that's what living in creation is like. And when you don't have it, you don't know how beautiful it can be, but you know, in that feeling in your heart, like what's guiding you towards that, and you don't have to overthink it. So, and also create with others with their gifts, and that feels so whole and complete. And this is just like a start of a new beginning, like truly. And I can't wait to see where it goes and how things keep unfolding, and like to have such a deep trust in myself. It feels so secure. So yeah, I love you guys. I'm excited to keep updating you guys. I hope all is well and peaceful your way, and know that I see and I love you, even if I don't know you, and that I believe you can do all of the uncomfortable things despite what your past was. That has no power over you now. Like, you are free now. So go just create the life that you want, because it's literally that easy. Like, just listen to yourself and follow yourself. You got this.